third Russian command card. That's Alexandr again. Okay. Can I take this before the end of this campaign? I could move Alexandr with Vladislav, because they are the two lords that I want with me to push forward here. But the problem is that they will be laden, they will waste almost all of their provenders. And the command card will finish as soon as they march here and the siege begins. So they will not be able to conquer the place during this card. They will have to wait for the next card, but the next card is Domash, not Vladislav's. So should I bring Domash with me? If I bring Domash with Alexandr, Alexandr is playing now, the siege begins, and then Domash will do the storm. But even if he wins and this becomes friendly, then the campaign will be over, and on the next Levy phase I am going to muster Gavrilo, and I want both Domash and Gavrilo to move up. And the way I'm going to do that is by having Gavrilo lieutenant of Domash, so they can move together. And Gavrilo has only 2 commands, so I'm going to have to put a Druzhina card on him too. So I guess I could spend a victory point to have him do his muster and get this capability card. But regardless of that, I want Domash and Gavrilo to begin the next campaign at the same locale so they can be lieutenant of each other, and that is not going to happen if I take Domash with me there. Unless I take Domash with me and I get Vladislav lieutenant of Gavrilo, or the other way around. Vladislav has 3 commands, so that could be good. But is Vladislav in a better position than Domash to go up north? His service will finish a little bit earlier than Domash, but that doesn't matter too much, I can still pay with coins. And does he have the right kind of troops for siege? Vladislav will have to use a lot of muster to muster militias one by one, and I should give them the Luchniki card. Meanwhile, Domash can still muster. It's easier for Domash to muster more troops, and then give them Luchniki, because his troop is 2, his vassals are 2 militias per vassal. So I do really want Domash, to go up north. I think that's a better decision. So could Alexandr go there alone? If he goes alone, he can begin the siege here, but that is his last command card of the campaign. So he's going to have to wait until the next campaign to finish it, and meanwhile he's not going to be in a friendly locale to do his lordship. And during his lordship, I want him to be the one to muster Gavrilo and to build up more, a little bit of boats and more sleds and more vassals too. So he will be able to move around more easily when he pushes there. I do want him to muster and use his lordship. So I'm better to wait. And should I supply? I can still supply and max out on provender, but what else can I do? There is nothing else I can do, so I'm gonna do that. So each command, 4 commands, give me 2 supplies from the Novgorod seat, so that's already 8 provender. So I'm just going to max out on provenders. So 4 and 4 makes 8. And that's finish. He doesn't feed. Finished.